What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Spill with Dill podcast. I am your host, Dill Croydon. Right next to me, I have my co-host, as always, Eastman, and he's been working on the audio, which we're going to be working a lot more on now, and it's going to sound a lot better.
What's up?
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. This is, it's Christmas, so you got any Christmas stories, Eastman?
One of my favorite memories as a kid was my dad and my grandpa would take me for walks on Christmas Eve, and we'd be like, all right, we're going to go find Santa Claus.
Right.
And then we're looking for Santa, can't find him. All of a sudden, we hear sleigh bells ringing, and we run back, come back. We just barely miss Santa every year, but there's always presents under the tree all of a sudden. Like, it magically would appear.
Oh.
And that's some shit like my parents did for me.
Right.
Something I hope to do for further generations.
That's pretty dope. So that's how they could let you still know, and oh, Santa's real. He did that while I was looking for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it like worked for a while, and luckily I didn't get bullied for it. Because
Right.
like from the outside looking in, I feel like yo.
So what the fuck is wrong with this kid?
But besides
Santa's
that,
not real. I'm just kidding. All right. With that being said, Merry Christmas again. And our guests today on the podcast are the Attic and Friends, everyone. We have the Attic and Friends.
thanks for
Fellow
pulling up, fellas.
podcasters, and honestly, the OG, the main podcasters of this area. We are
Hello, opponents.
we we praise you guys.
Opposition.
Yeah, what's up,
Yes.
Pops?
How you doing?
What's up?
Oh shit! I
Fight to
didn't
the
even think about
death.
that.
Fight to the death.
These are my overly positive pals to my right, which is what OP stands for from now on.
Overly
Yeah,
positive
dude,
pals.
Shout out Young Thug's lawyer.
Cool.
We're reclaiming that. It's been a very, very unserious year for the legal industry, and I've enjoyed it.
Okay.
I've
yeah.
enjoyed the updates. It's fun seeing little dandies pop up on the timeline.
Yeah, yeah. You know, up. You know, it's like
I mean-
instead of opposition, it's
No. It means opposition.
Well, to be honest, the first time I met you guys, this is kind of a setup because I'm by the door, you guys can't leave. Y'all beat the shit out of me at a music video shoot. For
I
this
forgot all
gentleman.
about that joint. I remember, Dill, you said it to me not too long ago. He was like, bro, I forgot all about this joint.
Yeah, y'all pulled up to the
so
karate
fun.
dojo. Y'all had bamboo sticks, and there's a good 5-second clip of the two of you just
Hell yeah.
beating the fuck out of
so
me.
what he's talking about is the music video I have called for Whatever, and it's all a fucking stunt karate video, and you two
dude, it
both
was
came
it was
in. You
super
guys were
fun.
cool enough to be in the video with us.
Because that's
And,
the thing. I'm a big wrestling guy, so like that was like a lot of fun for me.
dude, it was fun to watch like the stunt dudes who were there too,
Yeah,
like who were
man.
actually good at like hurting themselves.
Yeah,
Like,
I was like, dude, there was just like 3 other cats, and this like guy was just like fucking running up a wall or some shit.
Yeah, and then
I was
that
like,
guy
oh, no, you're
got
like really
like,
good. He like bowed when he
clotheslined
came
and
in.
flipped.
I was like, oh no, dude, you're like a real fucking killer.
the one
He like
dude-
bows when
Yeah.
he comes in and out. I was like, oh fuck, you like
Yeah, he wouldn't
own
leave
this
the
place.
dojo without like a
It's the same dude that like launches off the wall.
yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
to kick Mola straight in the fucking mouth.
Fucking yeah, fucking killer, man.
Honestly,
It's good times.
But what was it? That was
even
the
though
first
it's
time we
Attic
met?
and Friends,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
you guys want to give your names real quick? We have AM or Money and Breakfast to either one you want. He said he's cool with it.
Both of those things. I have many aliases.
There
you
we go.
You might find me identified as a great many things. This is my brother to my left.
Yeah, and we have Tommy Tynes,
Tommy Tynes.
everyone. Tommy Tynes.
I have a whole list. I have a whole list of them. So yeah, it could be anything.
So I do want to know how did you guys? Okay, we're gonna go for one after the other. What made you make your name AM? Money and Breakfast and AM both mean the morning. I'd like to think of it like AM and then
Wake up,
Money
think
and
about money
breakfast.
and breakfast.
So, okay.
you a morning person? Do you fuck with the
Yes,
mornings?
but here, okay, so
I'm not.
So a couple
that
things.
person.
So AM is actually like my name. That's actually like literally what my name is. It's my so I was born Michael. The A is Adeyemi. I didn't really find out till I was like 13, 14. It wasn't on my birth certificate, but I found out, so I chose to put that in front. And I like that, I am a morning person, and I do enjoy that part of it. The money and breakfast thing, it goes back to my philosophy on like English class in high school. I think that the point of English class is like sometimes the wall is blue and a guy just wrote the wall is blue, but you need to be able to pull out of that him saying the wall is blue means that you're supposed to go on and never give up and accomplish your dream. You're supposed to be able to pull that out of thin air.
You know why
To
he made
motivate
the wall?
yourself
Yeah.
to keep going. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So Money and Breakfast is just it's just an Earl line from that song Polo Jeans by Mac Miller.
Oh.
He's like, here's a toast to your efforts and don't approach me with nothing that isn't money and breakfast.
Is
Yeah.
that one? Go nuts from the go nuts.
But it was-
smoke dust overdose on the sofa. Damn. Isn't
it
it
was-
that one?
No, that's on the same album.
Polo G.
Yeah, it's the same album.
Wait,
Is that what you're talking about? The Max
no
song?
fucks when I go nuts.
No fucks from the go nuts
Yeah,
because
no,
the smoke
you're
dust
right.
overdose
No,
on the sofa.
Yeah, no, you're
Damn.
right. No, you're right. No, you're
Yeah,
right.
okay.
Yeah, it's the same song. Yeah, no, it was just a line I really enjoyed, and I was like, Money and Breakfast. I like that. And then I was like, I attached meaning to it because I could.
Yeah.
What are we really ever even talking about but one of those two things?
That's true. Was that Earl or Max line?
That was Earl's.
That was Earl's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The realest one.
Shout out
Pound
to
for
the-
pound, my favorite rapper of all time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a kid, I was obsessed with his fucking wordplay. Like,
yeah.
just like
'Cause I loved OF in general.
It
Like
was
Tyler was
just-
a big favorite of mine, but Earl was just like,
me too.
oh, you're
They
like,
were
you're
kind of
my
like the
age.
founding
Yeah.
fathers.
Yeah.
Like I have like rappers. We'll get to someone specifically later, but I love J. Cole, who we'll talk about soon. But I have like my founding fathers. Earl is in there. Like I mean, Odd Futures in general is in my
Of course,
founding
yeah.
fathers. But,
There's
like,
no Earl without Odd Future, you know. type
But
shit.
it's also just like the whole situation with Earl back when we were kids. You know about the whole like fucking fuck Earl's mom.
yeah, fuck
Like,
Earl's
yeah,
mom,
like-
free Earl.
Free
Send-
Earl was
Niggas was
sending
talking
him-
about free Tebe and shit like that.
Yeah.
They heard Tyler say his real name once and started using it.
It,
Yep.
I remember back
on.
then that bothered me too. And it's like, yeah, and it bothers me even more now. It's like when the favorite rapper dies or whatever. Just like, oh man, I sure miss Ja, man, or I sure miss the. I was like, don't say their real name. Don't.
I miss
be
Malcolm
familiar.
McCormick.
Don't
Malcolm
be
McCormick
familiar
from
with
Mac.
this cat, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I feel that. That makes sense. Wait, what about Tommy Tynes? What's that
so
from?
so I've done a fair amount of drinking in my life. You know what I'm saying? Up to
amen,
this
brother.
point. And during one of those, nights, I think I was with cat I don't hang out with anymore. We were like in his basement.
Who? Wait, say it
No,
again.
he had a nickname too, which he hated, which was Blunts. And we called him Blunts just because.
Did he like blunts?
No. He was 18 before all of us, and he got us blunts. And that's
plug.
and we were just like, no, we're just like, this is all you're good for. We should call you blunts.
That's horrible.
And we did, and everyone started calling him that, and he was so upset about it. And, we started
Poor
senior
guy.
year. We started the beginning of senior year because his birthday was in August or some shit. And it was just this was a friend of ours or whatever. But
They like me. They're calling me blunts, guys. they like
he was
me.
like, yeah, we're one of those friends. So it's like, but mom, they invited me.
Oh no!
They gave me a nickname. But
These are my brothers.
yeah, man, I ride or die. But we were over at his house in this one night, and I was with my buddy Davion Titan, who's a great
I
guy.
fuck with Dave. I have a song with Davion.
Yeah,
bro.
great guy. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And for some reason back then, I wore a lot of Tommy Hilfiger. Actually wearing Tommy Hilfiger shoes right now. Funny
That's
enough.
funny.
Very
Dude,
nice.
I always am an
cus-
advocate of your
custom Tommy
style.
Tynes
The
jeans.
I was
stuff
gonna say
that
the
you
jeans
wear.
are hard as
Yeah.
hell.
No,
Thank you,
like
thank you, thank
you got such a
You make those
fucking
yourself?
unique
Yeah, I
dope
made
style,
these.
bro.
Yeah, made these comfy sweater. We're in this joint. I think
Hella cozy.
Instant asshole, just add alcohol.
Jeez.
fun thrift.
There we go.
Fun thrift shop.
Hey, yeah,
Yeah,
cheers,
that's for-
guys. Yeah, get in there.
I like.
I'm gonna tell you how crappy your podcast is in a minute.
I've
But
always,
with
I've
your
always
story,
liked,
you were getting to Davion too.
I've always liked how you mix in a little boomer. But yes, go on with your story. You mix in a little boomer. He
Yeah,
appreciates every
You
era.
gotta have a. I have a jump set back there. Well, he does.
It's funny. Dill was the
think I
closest
touched
cup
all
to
the
me, and
cups.
he put it down. He put it down for the cheers. But So we're just chilling out, drinking. I was wearing legit a Tommy Hilfiger shirt, pants, socks, and shoes. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole fit. And my buddy and Davion looked over at me and was like, "Hey, bro, man, you look Tommy Tynes right now, dog." You know what I'm saying? All that Hilfiger on. I was like, "Huh, Tommy Tynes. That has a good ring to it." And immediately I was just like, "That's my name." I just never changed it because it's like the ring of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's it's good alliteration. I was able to get it on Instagram with no dots or dashes or numbers. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
big.
Perfect
That's
name.
huge.
So I'm
That's
just like,
very
Your
huge.
bet.
SEO is
Yes.
stupid great.
Yeah, so I'm just like, bet. You know what I mean? So I just immediately changed it to that and it's never changed. And I can really just mark how well I know a person by if they know my real name.
Right.
Which
Right.
would not be said.
That makes sense.
I told you, and you freaked out.
Yeah. No. And
Now
I
you're
used
a really
to
good
always
friend.
think it was like Tommy Tons. And then when you told me it's
Yeah,
Tommy
Tines.
Tines, I was like,
Earth shattered.
yeah. I was like, I
The
started
illusion's
melting.
gone.
Yeah, is this like all that? It's fake.
Glasses.
This is fake.
Nothing's
Nah, that's
real.
dope, dude. That's
Nah,
dope.
yeah, it's just that's the thing. Most good things in my life has happened through like random occurrence and just like not trying to do anything.
Right.
So it's just like, yeah, this is
Yeah,
one of the many examples.
I feel that it's like sometimes let that shit gravitate to you instead. Just be yourself. Just fucking like.
Yeah, because you can't name yourself. You
Must
know what I
have
mean?
been
You can't
karma.
give yourself a nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, no, it has to.
It's one of those
I picked
things.
Dill Croydon because just Croydon's where I'm from in London, where I was born, and then Dill
Ah,
is
la
just
la.
short.
Didn't know that.
You excited for
first
Father
of all-
Christmas?
First of all,
They do call it Father Christmas in England. It's weird. I don't know. Hey, I don't. I moved to America when I was 4, guys.
Gross.
So I don't.
gross. First of all, I co-signed
conscious.
his. First of all, I co-signed his ooh la la. Second of all, you know what I've always liked about your music? You really, I feel like you act. I feel like you go and make a song as soon as you get inspired. Like I feel
Yeah,
like you're one
that
of
is
those guys
kinda
who go
me,
to
yeah.
the studio immediately.
I also don't want to
spend
just lose that magic that's there, and or how to get wasted by not doing it. Like, and then because if I come back later, it might not feel the same way it felt right there. You know
If
what I
I
mean?
took a
Like-
shot for every time you left.
Wasted.
Come on, come on.
That's
That
one
shit-
of my favorite ones.
I mean,
Yeah.
you- I mean,
love
you were
that
there.
one.
It
I
should-
love
it
that
should-
one.
You know who made that beat?
It should have helped
He's
more. than
been-
the-
Goat. I think it's still
That means
under
a lot.
Brown Man,
Yeah.
and like I think it might still be Brown Man on that track.
No. It's Dill Croydon now. All the ones are switched to Dill Croydon.
I have
Okay,
all the
yeah.
original files, so it's never gonna go
Yeah,
away.
he's got
It's all
songs we
in the
haven't even
chamber.
released.
It's all in the chamber
So
when I'm
yeah,
ready.
yeah.
He's
He
gonna
ever crosses me.
cancel you in like 2044. Like, hey,
Yeah,
he used to call himself
if me
Brown
and
Man. Is
Eastman
that okay?
ever start like fucking beefing, he's got a lot
I got
of stuff
receipts.
on there. He can just release, just leak that shit.
Oh, not just music.
Hey,
huh?
fuck you, don't do that.
That doesn't sound
I
like
don't feel
doesn't sound like
comfortable
just
anymore.
music. Like, has he borrowed that laptop for any significant amount of time without your supervision?
Okay.
Ah, yes.
Cool.
Guys, yeah, I fucking love this setup, man.
So that's how
this
you
is,
guys.
This is amazing.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
remember
really
when we
dig
went
the
to
setup.
your spot too. They had Diego do their background.
At High Life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At High Life.
Oh.
And you said you guys not there anymore.
We're going back, funny enough, but
But oh my god, I feel like I like hit a
Wait.
a nerve there, but
no,
like
no.
What
I figured
happened?
that up.
no, we had to move out for a little while, and
Ah.
then now we're in a better situation.
So where
we're
you
gonna
shot
move
your
back in.
podcast
Yeah.
at, you guys had to leave for a little bit. Or
Yeah, we
did
had to
you
leave
know
for a
you were
little
coming
bit, yeah.
back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, eventually.
I thought
yeah.
it was like
eventually, yeah.
okay, good. I
No,
thought I hit a nerve by like, oh,
no,
we
no.
lost the place or something.
No.
Yeah, High Life, they're a bunch of pieces of shit, but you know, whatever. It's just business. It's just business, you know.
Hey man,
JoJo's a racist, and
That's how you know they're all best friends.
I must say that.
Yeah, that's how you know that.
those are the best people I know.
yeah, I know.
Those are
exactly.
100% the best
This
guys
is
I know.
exactly how we are.
The
with
The
all
most
our boys.
professional people out. Yeah, they're amazing,
Yeah.
but still racist. But
At least they're honest about it.
you know,
Yeah. No, my boys, but you know,
the amount of
fuck you.
times I've heard JoJo say, "Wow, that nigga can spit."
Damn, he went for it.
Ah man, yeah.
It's like when
JK,
Dewey.
JK.
It's like when Dewey was saying, "I feel like I can say it."
Yeah,
I feel like
I
I
can
can
100%
say
say it. But no, none of that's true. But it is, but it is very funny. Me and JoJo do through a funny thing where have you ever heard of Love on the Spectrum
Yes.
on
Dude,
Netflix?
We were just talking about Shane Gillis, and he has a whole thing.
Yeah. No,
I watched-
I first heard about it like when he was talking about it. I was like, no, this
now
is-
I gotta check this
like,
shit
this
out.
can't be a thing. And then like, yeah, me and JoJo, like, and our friend John, like, that's our thing now. Like, we just go,
Right.
like, that was our thing when they were still making seasons of it. We're just like, we gotta watch it. Like, we gotta sit down and watch the whole season tonight. Get fucked up and like, yeah, and root for these people, man.
It's like,
and,
yeah, I am
and root for true love.
because it's like, but he's so right. It's like, why do we take people who feel the most awkward and put them in a room, and we'll get Americans to watch it.
It's the best. It's the best. No, I'm all
it's
for it.
fucked up, but you got a viewer.
Is it?
You got a
Is it
viewer
though?
over
Is
here.
it? Is it though? They're people.
Here's the thing.
They feel.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
you
but
remember,
it's just
you
like
remember that couple that
like,
got
make
together?
it,
They
you
looked
know
very
why
happy.
it's made.
But they're normal.
You know
gotta
what
treat
they're
them
trying
normal.
to do.
I know, but you gotta treat them normal. They wanted
That's
it.
like saying
they
the same
wanted
thing. Okay, I'm not gonna
They
even
wanted
get
it.
into.
Come on, man. Like, come on.
Yeah, we're about to-
They wanted it. They planned this. Just
Yep,
kidding.
they
It is
chose
fucked
this.
up.
It's actually-
It is a fucked up show and a
Nah.
concept, and they probably should have
Nah,
did
bro,
it.
it's a setup.
But they did, and you should watch it.
You know
Imagine-
what they were doing when they were
Nah,
in
it's
the
a setup.
writing room thinking
Just
of
imagine
creating
pitching
this
that.
show.
There's like,
You
so
know what
tell
they
her
were-
how she looks.
Yeah. Yeah, they knew what
Just
they
like,
were trying
I
to do.
can't.
They knew what they knew what the producers in that room knew what they were doing.
Nah, it's a setup. It's all a setup. Big autism is behind this.
Big autism, bro. I
He
swear.
acoustic.
Big Spectrum is crazy.
He's acoustic.
Big Spectrum is wild. They try to make everyone just a little bit
He's
retarded.
escaping again.
Oh man.
Oh my
They try
god.
to make everyone just a little bit on the spectrum. Yeah, so they can profit off of.
Do not rub the lotion on your skin.
Jesus. The Illuminati. Take a bath in Illuminati lotion.
The lotion's gonna make you silly.
Y'all ready to talk about sunscreen?
Who's ready to talk about big
Yeah.
soap?
Actually, yes, I'm very into sunscreen. If you want to talk about it,
Here's the thing.
with my
Here's-
complexion, you need
Hey,
it.
look, guys.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Eastman
Here's the
needs
thing.
sunscreen.
Me too, bro. I like to hedge my bets.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
to be
no.
safe.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't trust nothing. I
Nah,
pull out,
I only got
pull out
burnt
every
once.
time. You know what I mean? This type of guy I am.
Bruh, nah, you
no.
made fun of me because I got burnt in L.A.
Yeah.
I got fucked up. Yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
yeah,
No, because
That was
LA
the-
sun's like different. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've never been on like the West Coast or like really shit like that.
Thank you
So,
for
like,
reminding me
yeah.
of the funniest day of my life, by the way.
Because that's the thing. I worked in an indoor pool at that point for like 3 years. I barely
In
went
LA?
outside. No, not around here. But we went to LA for like a week, and yeah, I was just like sitting outside, chilling and shit like that. Just like as soon as we get back, like on the plane and shit like that, I'm just like, wow.
Was that your
Wow, this
first
fucking
experience
hurts.
of like a real?
I would get like
crucial
on my
sunburn?
nose a little bit when I was a kid, but like we went to the beach all the time, so I was used to it. But like, yeah, like it was like 3 or 4 years up at that point. I was like, oh, dude, I'm fucking hurting right now. It was just the top of my arms too. Like it was.
I
bad.
like peel, but I don't get sunburnt, bro. Like I
was
like I
burnt.
like will peel like
That
my
was
shoulder
burnt,
and
yeah.
stuff,
Nah.
but like I just don't get like
It's not one and the same.
burnt. Maybe it's an
It
Indian
is-
thing. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
but,
that's
like,
the thing.
we-
Like, yeah,
we
it's
were
the
born
same
in the
thing.
hottest
Yeah.
place in the entire world, so
Yeah, London.
It's
What the fuck?
like-
But yeah, it's the same. I think it's the same thing. But like,
Yeah.
I think it's degrees too. Like, like certain amount sunburn you peel. If you get bad, you burn. I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, you
something
get like
that.
sun poisoning and whatnot. You can get sick
Oh,
off.
yeah.
of
I like
it.
my complexion will get darker, but there is no like burn type thing or feeling
yeah.
like
I usually tan. Well.
Have you spent any significant time in London or India?
when I was 2, I spent when I was 2 I visited India for like a month with my family.
That's it?
2. I don't remember anything. Can't reflect back to that one.
I was gonna say.
In London, last time I went to London where I was born, I was 13, which was 2008, and that's like a pretty long time ago. So I haven't been back as an adult yet to really fucking go out and do some fucking have some fun there.
Yeah, because that's the thing.
Yeah.
You haven't
like-
been anywhere until you've been there as an adult.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can say it's like, oh well, we used to go here as a kid. It's like you couldn't enjoy.
Yeah, you had to go
what
where your
it
parents
was.
went.
Yeah,
They had to go talk
exactly,
to,
yeah.
to the oldies about mortgages and fucking other
Yeah,
shit.
you
Like,
had-
it
you-
wasn't.
it
You
was-
weren't like
it
out
was
like
scheduled
let's
outings,
drink
yeah.
some fucking pints, mate. It
Like,
wasn't
yeah,
like that.
no, you can't go to
Like,
any
it was-
pubs. You can't walk around by
Yeah,
yourself. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's like it's planned trips and.
But
then
I do have
the
a dual
hotel.
citizenship. So I'm a citizen
to-
of America and there. So it's like anytime I want, if I just decide
yeah,
to pack
dude.
my bags and be like, fuck it, I could
You
go.
should, man.
You should
I
take
could go
advantage of
live
that
in
more.
London.
You should record
for
a
sure.
whole album out there.
Dude, once I have enough to like fund myself to where I really feel comfortable,
Oh,
I'm
no, you
definitely
got- no,
gonna
you
spend
gotta
like
be
a
a vagrant,
year
dude. You
or a
gotta be a
year and a
vagrant.
half in London.
You gotta be a
and come
vagrant,
back,
dude.
or 2 years, 2 years solid, and just meet people there and make music there and just come back.
Hell yeah,
That's
dude.
like a huge thing I think about a
Nah,
lot.
you gotta live in like a shitty flat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Go to like
yeah.
bad
My brother
pubs.
used to do that, and he had a roommate, but it
What
was
is it, like
like a
the
nice
South
flat.
End?
There's like it's kind of shitty, but like the way the living is,
It's
but
shitty.
the it's
pretty bad.
because it's so old and like architectural. Like it's like going to Greece or something.
Like, yeah,
like,
you can't
you
drive. The roads aren't
can't-
meant
yeah,
for
you're
cars.
not driving.
The roads weren't built
I didn't
for
mean
cars.
shitty like what it is.
Just
like it's-
tons of war crimes.
and
all in
driving
one
is hard,
country.
dude.
No
like
sun.
the roads are
Never.
so fucking narrow. It's
the
like
opposite LA.
It's yeah. Like,
You would do great out
There's
there.
plenty
You
of
don't have
war
to worry
crimes in
about-
LA.
I
too.
like the rain.
What's up?
I said there's plenty of war crimes in LA too.
Oh,
We
there's
are-
war
LA,
crimes
yeah.
everywhere.
Horrible.
LA, yeah.
LA is horrible, son. I was out there not too long ago. It's the worst fucking
I'm going to
place on
San
earth.
Diego in 2 weeks.
That
but-
sounds like
but
a place
I
that's-
to
heard
go.
San
That
Diego's
sounds great.
less shitty than LA, but still kind of shitty, but still kind of nice. Is that true?
Yeah,
I haven't
it's
been to
like
San
the
Diego.
most-
so it's
I've
like
only been
everywhere
to
else,
LA
yeah.
If you're a
and
surfer,
Santa
big
Ana.
beach guy,
and
300 Days of Summer came
horrible.
from San Diego because it's literally very, very rare that you don't have a sunny day down there. For
Yeah.
whatever reason.
yeah, it's like a always. It sounds like a really good sunny day at fucking
It
San
sounds
Diego.
way
It's
better
like a
than
day.
fucking
It's like
LA.
a.
LA's
It's a
disgusting.
good old
That's the
time.
thing.
Gross.
That's the
I
thing.
horrible
Every
place.
day,
So
in
horrible
LA, every
people out
day
there,
is every
if they
day in
can
LA
handle
was
it.
sunny. We were just surrounded by trash.
It smells too.
Trash,
the heat
homeless,
cooks
and
it.
smog.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
So you're all talking about downtown LA?
All of it.
Yeah, we were in DTLA, and I was
we
in
had a
West
lot of fun.
Hollywood.
I had a wonderful time. I'm not even. I had a great time.
The bikes were
too.
gone when I went
Dude,
last.
LA is great.
They're gone.
It's the bikes. It's the
bikes
fucking
are
city
gone,
council, man.
dude.
Fucking communists. This is supposed to be America. We had good times on those fucking electric bikes, man.
Bro,
This
they
is
had,
crazy.
bro, they had
This
like
is
the first
anti-crazy.
scooters.
Yeah,
or
there's like the
bullshit.
last shit, but there were bikes. You know what I'm saying?
bullshit.
We're
I
like,
got the scooter one
dude,
when
we
I
were
was
racing
there.
them shits. It was so fucking fun. And not a single one was out there, bro. Or it might have just been where I was in West Hollywood, but like, yeah, no, I was so sick, bro. I was like, I'm walking. What's
Yeah.
going on?
This is so whack.
It's like,
Dude,
yeah,
last
dude.
time I was in LA,
I need a Wall-E chair. Like, what's going on?
I went to LA to go to Complex Con.
Oh.
And Complex Con is like the rap of Comic Con. Like it's like just all rappers are there, and it's a fashion
yeah.
stands. Like you buy a bunch of clothes.
Oh, yeah,
It was in
sick.
Long Beach, and I was going to film a music video of Peter's son.
Yeah.
You remember
I remember
Peter's
that
son?
trip. Yeah.
Yeah. I went there. Dude, it was first of all, my hotel. We wanted to keep it cheap. It was in Inglewood. I think I've told you that before. That story.
Yeah,
Just
you were
spend
in
the
a-
money.
Inglewood.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, you were
No,
really
dude.
Spend the
spending
money.
Nah, dude, I was just like Inglewood.
extra $100 more
Nah,
for safety.
I think we were gonna.
Like I
just
was
go
saying,
to
I was saying live in the
Inglewood.
shitty part of
Like-
London for a while because they don't have guns. Like you're safe
Yeah, I
there.
could
Like,
buy you
no,
a
nigga, you're in
sword and you'll be
America.
alright.
I was gonna say.
Spend the bread.
I mean, no, we went to
Especially if you're flying
Inglewood.
their
It
own
was straight.
colors?
It was
dude.
straight. It was fine,
was
but
probably
it was close to everything I needed in LA to meet with someone that I was making a video with, Peter's son. Shout out to him, and then also the Complex Con thing, which
Yeah.
was in Long Beach, which was like a 45-minute Uber or like an hour long Uber.
It's probably
down there.
2 miles away with LA traffic.
It's rough.
Yeah, it's rough.
really rough.
And
And
then
then people that move out there and they can actually stick it out to like pursue whatever.
No, they're miserable. I'll tell you.
well, no,
they're
they
miserable.
are. I have a ton of friends out there.
Yeah,
not,
they're down bad.
None
They
of
have
them are
EBT
really
cards
happy.
and shit.
They're all on Kill Tony, son.
Like,
And-
yeah, so- they're in Austin now. They're in Austin. They
Oh,
moved
yeah,
to
no, 'cause-
Rogan.
Nigga, your road is
That's
done,
right.
then.
That's
Shit.
true. I've noticed
Kill
that a lot of
Tony.
people realizing LA is just kind of like barren now.
I mean,
and
because
people
that's
are
what Joe
making-
Rogan said. Yeah, of course.
Right.
Of course. Joe Rogan
LA,
said.
LA's
Yeah,
time
Joe
was
Rogan's
like
episode
7
was
years
funny,
ago. I mean, it'll still things will get done out there, but that like okay, you know a guy who just goes out there and he does this little shitty thing and he finds a couple shitty roommates and you know
Yeah.
he fucks
You're
around for
describing most
2
of
years.
the experience.
Yeah, a lot of
you know,
people
2
I
years
know,
is like
that's
this is the
their
thing.
life.
This is the thing. Nothing as an adult is a legitimate effort if you spend under a year on it. So you got to give it a year, and you see a little bit of progress in that
And
year.
if you
So you
don't-
stick it out another year.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, he knows a guy who 2 years that was what he needed, but it just got shittier and shittier and shittier for some people, and then they end up on Kill Tony or on
Skid
in
Row.
bad
But
straits.
Kill Tony's putting people on. Like, you know that new skinny kid who's like, he's actually 20 years old, but looks like he's 8.
Oh yeah. I like
And
that guy.
He has a hilarious bit.
He's like 22.
Huge
He's like
now.
a
He's
child.
I've
getting
always
huge
been and
because
always
of
will
Kill
be
Tony.
here.
Yeah. He's like, some other guy the other day told me to go into his car, and I was like, okay. And he was like, why'd you say it so? Like, aren't you scared of me? And he was like, no. And he drove
chrome.
off, and I was like, I wish he picked me up. Like, just because, I don't know. It's just,
There have been some really funny people off of Kill Tony.
I
yeah.
used to like him.
Nah, Kill
Do you know
Tony,
that
my
one
I
first
didn't
office
realize it
job,
was
man.
around for so long.
It's been
Yeah.
around
It's
for
been
like
for
4
like
years, 5 years.
six,
There's one
yeah,
Post
5, 6.
Malone was on it as a guest.
There's
too.
some
That one was
old
funny.
clips on there when
Oh,
they were
yeah,
really
yeah.
just hashing it out and trying to get in a feel for it, like the earlier
Yeah, it was
episodes.
great. It was great, man.
Right.
I used to watch it all
I-
the time.
I'm-
I just
I'm
don't
the
watch
type
it
of guy-
much
Do y'all
now.
know what time we started? Do we? Did anyone remember what time?
No.
Why-
Okay.
Does it not
All right,
say
we'll,
on the
we'll
thing?
take a break in like a minute. We'll finish
Does
this
it not
out.
say on the joint?
I'm the type of
Oh,
guy that if you got a good concept, you should believe in it. And Kill Tony is a good concept, so I'm glad they hashed it out.
Yeah, yeah,
Was
I
there
agree
drama
with that.
with it or something?
No,
No,
I mean
it's
like
the same controversy a comedian
just
gets.
They stuck
the
it
progress.
out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I stuck it
Yeah.
out. I guess
That was
but-
actually I was gonna bring that up. Something I admire about you two is that like y'all have been doing
They're
Attic and
OGs in
Friends
this podcast shit,
for
bro.
a minute
Like,
now, and like you really stuck to something, and have really put on a lot of local just art and just individuals in the area.
Yeah.
When did y'all decide like this is gonna be our thing? And did you ever feel like in the middle of it, like maybe we should stop this, maybe we shouldn't? Because we only like the only time we ever hung out was when he beat the fuck out of me. So we never really got to like talk.
We should hang out
But
against
yeah,
you.
but
Yeah,
like,
we
should hang out, bro.
Like it's something I'm curious about for sure.
Yeah.
'Cause I was stoked when the
good
area
question,
got
bro.
finally a podcast. That was
Good
putting
question.
people
You go
on.
first because I'm gonna go on, and I don't want to do that.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, yeah, at first, like, I think the very first podcast we recorded was, like, right before, I think, the first High Life show at Raw Inc., or, like, one of the first shows we were going to go to, and we were just like, yeah, let's fucking, record a pod real quick. It took some convincing on he needed to convince me to, like, do it, too, because I, like, wasn't into it at first.
Right.
I
It was
like,
Am's idea.
yeah, he was just like, because he had a pod before, and he wanted to do it again. But I was just like, yeah, like no one wants to hear me talk. You know what I mean? It's
That's
like,
how I feel right now.
like it's always just
Yeah.
like that. But like I go on and on. Sometimes it's like, yeah, that's all a podcast is. Like no one's funny. No one's insightful. Everyone just talks.
And people just
You know what I
decide
mean?
if you're funny.
Yeah.
The
Other
audience.
people decide if that's insightful, that's funny, that's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's whatever. Just talk. Just start doing it. That's my advice for people who want to do podcasts. Just do it for a while. But yeah, it took some convincing, and we just sat down and did it for a while. I still have the clip. I still have the entire hour we did on my phone. But yeah, it just turned into just like it started off us like in COVID, just talking. You know what I'm saying? Just talking shit. Just like, oh well, we have good conversations. It's great. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then all of a sudden it was just like, yeah, wait, we do know like a lot of artists around here. Or like a good amount of people, you know what I'm saying?
get a
It's like
start.
to get a start at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh well, maybe let's interview Jaco first. I forget who our very first
Was that
interview
your first episode?
No, we had a bunch of solos before that, and then I think like one of our first like interviews was either like it probably was Jaco, Davion, or like Bravo or
like
something
the
like that.
OGs, like the I remember. I think it was called what Davion. I remember we did L3 or something. back
Yeah,
then.
it might have been that might have been it was like Jaco versus Davion or something like that.
I think that was one of the earliest ones. It's probably like the first interview is probably on the YouTube.
Yeah, like it's up there. But yeah, no, it just kind of turned into just one of those things where we just like noticed that there isn't really a quality podcast around here for like artists and shit like that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
You
they
found an
like
opening.
for lack of a better term, because I don't respect the platform or the guy who runs it. There's no fucking No Jumper around here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
type
there's no,
show.
there's no jumper.
No,
There's
no one
fucking-
to expose new artists to other people or like
Facts.
like
Well, that was
local
what
and
the
smaller
essence
artists.
of No Jumper used to be.
It was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It
like
was
you-
for like a year,
If
and
it
then yeah,
It
and
wasn't
then
all about
that stuff
fucking.
happened.
That
I'm
whole
selling my
Florida
wife.
movement,
It
yeah.
used to be like,
and then all that stuff
like,
happens.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys, not even we're talking about
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
but like fucking, but yeah, that was basically my thinking too. Is just like yeah, like well, let's just keep interviewing these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like this is likely going to be their first interview. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like gonna at least in other people's eyes make them seem a little bit more legitimate.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because like, oh,
dude.
someone was interested.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I remember my first one with you guys was 2020 during a week before Halloween. And this
Yeah.
was like during the pandemic type
It was
shit.
during COVID,
And
yeah,
you
yeah,
were
yeah.
in your basement of your house where we were
and
filming.
funny that I even cut you off. Did take some convincing from my mom, who lived with us at the time. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
wasn't happy at
I
a
was-
certain point
yeah,
having all these
it
people
was
come
in the
through.
basement.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
and
she
like,
was
I
like-
felt bad because like a lot of people were still like,
Well, I was gonna say that was bold. At the
Yeah,
time.
no, because
Yeah.
that's
Like-
the thing. Because that's the thing. Like, it was just
you
like
guys still had content pumping out.
Yeah,
Like,
because you know we didn't have anything to do. You know what I'm saying? But like either of us. So like
Yeah.
we were just pumping shit out. But
Yeah.
it was just like at certain points like like everyone doesn't have anything to do. Come through.
Right.
My mom she was like I think it was like probably like the halfway point I would say of being in the basement and shit like that. She was like, hey, like I don't know if we should have this many people coming through and shit like that.
Yeah,
because like people really started to die in numbers.
My
and it was
folks
just,
were
it's
like really
yeah,
adamant
yeah.
about like
Count
no
goes
one
up,
around
more
the
people
house.
come in your
like-
house. Mom's like,
yeah.
hmm,
So
maybe we
I remember I was over at my friend Tim's house, and Tim's was a white guy, and
Shout out to
fucking,
White.
we were just like out in his back. He was like doing his DJ thing or whatever. I was just listening to him. His dad came home and like he just came out. He's like, "Hey Tim, seriously, seriously?" And I was just like, "Oh man, if it was not 2020, this looks bad to you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? This looks bad to you, big fella." He's like, "Really?" He just like slammed the door, and it was just like, "What, Dad?" And it was, I was like,
hell was that?
and like I just felt somber music in the background, and I was just like,
Who the fuck is he? The fuck is he? Did you take one of my fucking bottles too?
"No, Tim, I'm leaving, man. If your dad doesn't want me here, I'm leaving." And I was like, "Fuck it, yeah, I just remember that." This is a very funny time.
hate you.
I
Slam the door.
love Tim. I love Timmy Firestone, but
Yeah, no.
no,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a goat. He's a goat.
Shout out
But like,
Pops.
yeah,
Shout
no,
out Pops.
but yeah, what were we saying?
You were talking about how the pandemic gave you.
Yeah,
guys
no,
time
it
to
gave us
pump
a lot of time. It just gave us like a lot of time to just do a
at the
bunch of
expense
them.
of your mother's like.
Yeah.
sanity.
I told her it's fine.
Yeah.
Legit, it was just like, and again, like, it was no, because me and my mom are very much the same, very chill. We don't need a lot of shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? It's just
that's
like,
what's up.
she's
Yeah.
Irish. So it's like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Should be
Just
alright.
like
It'll
whatever.
be fine. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, no one got sick. No one
That's a
ever, I
blessing.
think neither me and my mom have gotten COVID ever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
yeah. And I think she got vaccinated, so she may not have long. But,
Oh shit.
yeah.
The microchips are gonna get to her. It's like what in Logan. The
Nah,
Adamantium
exactly.
No, the
started.
government's
Yeah,
gonna
too.
track her and kill her. That's how
It's
it
like
works.
we all got air tags in our
I like
bloodstream.
where your
my-
mind goes.
No, my grandpa was like an admiral in
AM,
the
I
Navy
like
for
where
like
your
a
mind
brick.
goes.
Man.
No, you guys are fine.
All right, we're actually
good.
real quick. Actually, before we get into it, we're gonna take a real quick break right now, and we will be right back in just a second. If that's cool with you guys, all cool with that?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let's get
Shot.
it. What's up? Welcome back. We just took that break, and let's get into it. What we got to talk about? I believe it was AIDS.
Yeah. Anyway, before we were rudely interrupted, like fucking.
Seriously, it's not like it.
Yeah.
No, I was just
Yeah.
saying, yeah, it's like having a heart attack now, you know what I'm saying, like in your 50s after an unhealthy lifestyle is like having AIDS today. It's not
My
a
dad
it's
literally
not a death
just
sentence.
had a heart attack and had a 7 bypass surgery.
And
like,
how is
last
he
week.
doing?
It was 2 weeks ago. He's at home now, but he's walking.
Doing better.
Yeah, he's walking. He's not great,
If
but
it was
he's
50
walking.
years
like-
ago, who would have known?
And
Hey,
he's,
that's
he's
what
in
I'm
his,
saying.
And he's in his 60s, so it's
That's
like,
what I'm saying. If it happened some time ago, you know, I don't
Yeah.
know. But it happened today, so he's good.
Yeah,
It's modern.
I
It's
think
like
he's gonna
having
be good.
AIDS today. Like I said, you can suppress your AIDS and fucking even cure it if you're like Magic Johnson.
I
God
feel like
bless
I
Mr.
feel like
DeMarco.
underestimating AIDS is how we got here in the first place.
Wait, what?
You think? Oh well, I mean, with the whole evolution monkey thing. I mean, yeah.
That was the Yo, you know what's crazy? They pulled us into a separate reading group in elementary school to learn about that.
What?
What?
The AIDS lesson, they separated us by reading group. They didn't. Yeah, they separated.
You didn't have
us.
family life where you had to get the parent.
Did
to
they
sign
separate-
Up?
you by,
no.
like-
Like three. You know, like they had the fucking advanced and fucking. You know what I'm
They
saying?
separated-
How do you
you by
advance in family?
intelligence?
Yeah.
I thought
they
you meant
do-
like boys and girls.
No, they
That's
did,
what I
no,
was
I mean,
thinking.
I mean,
They
no.
separated you. It's like, hold on, who's gonna take this?
I heard
better?
reading group.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
I was
Who's
like,
gonna-
It can't
who's
be that
gonna
I got
Yes.
separated in reading groups.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Who's gonna get?
We
it?
all know that, though.
No.
It's all
You,
good.
No, but that's crazy. No,
green, yellow, red group. Yeah.
No,
yeah,
I know
green,
that. I
yellow,
know
red
that
group.
for like a modern for a class, but like for like to explain AIDS.
Yes.
It's like, all
Yes,
right,
we were pulled into
like,
this. I'm
these
s- I s-
dumbasses aren't gonna get it. So
I
we're getting
swear
so
to
this
God.
guy has to explain
I
it to him.
swear to God, in my life,
But,
we were given
yeah.
separate literature. I swear, because we were comparing shit at lunch.
So
It's like, wait, what?
So wait,
What, y'all have different
okay,
brochures?
okay.
Our shit was like more scientific.
We-
they were
what do
actually
you-
describing what happens. And
What do you
then-
mean?
They
What do you
dumb
mean?
it
What do you mean?
down.
What do you
And
mean?
then-
White
and then-
blood cells.
And then the other thing.
What are
and the-
blood cells?
And the other thing was just like
Why they gotta be
monkeys.
white?
Bad.
Was this like what grade you said?
This was so at this point they had us transitioning from one class to another
Right.
at least once. So
We
this was
did
fifth
that
grade.
in
This-
my
this is
in
fifth grade.
elementary school too. It was
is fifth
fifth
grade.
grade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it was
fifth
like
grade,
some
yeah. We
kids
learned
were in
about
a
AIDS.
better form of math that got pulled out at like 12 o'clock right before lunch to go to the class across.
To
Oh
do
no,
more
I was
math,
in
yeah.
those classes and then
Like-
protested to get into the on-level classes every year of elementary school.
Damn.
I was like, no, I'm not doing this. You can't make me. And you know what I'm saying? It was like,
Yeah.
all right, well, we'll put you on level. I was like, yeah, that's
Even
what I
with
thought.
reading too, though, they would have like the kids that read go to another class. The kids who didn't stay in one end or go to
Yeah.
another class. Like,
Oh yeah. No,
That shit was
100%.
real.
yeah.
Positively
yeah.
German with that shit.
I remember that. I remember Family Life, and I remembered this one kid I was sitting next to. This kid Cameron.
Was he always like
No, it was it was a crazy joke. Oh my, like, bro, we were in 5th grade. This nigga was crazy. He was just like, "Why are we learning about sex from a virgin?" And I was just like, "Oh my
Dude,
god,
we are 10 years
I
or
thought-
like
no,
8 years
I
old when
thought
we
about
learned that
Like
shit.
as an adult, I was like,
Whoa,
that
wait a
is a
minute.
crazy bit for a kid.
Yo,
that is
bro,
an
that
insane.
kid
Where
grew
is
up-
that
He
kid
had
now?
chops.
That kid's in
That
the
kid
comments,
grew up to be
man.
Shane Gillis.
That's
Everyone.
like, that kid in the store right now.
I'm like, oh my god! And like, as a kid, I was like, this is the funniest kid I know. You know what I'm
Now
saying?
I-
Like, this is.
I hope they kept running with it.
He's giving a tight 20 at the store right now.
I'm
He's
just
at
like,
the cellar.
this is like, this kid is hilarious, son. Oh my god.
He's at the factory doing 3 nights a week, though. Like, he's not.
I do wonder where he's at, bro. Because yeah, nah, it was crazy.
He's in the he's a production assistant on Bumping Mics.
No. You know it was also crazy too. I remember one time we were like doing things with wires or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we had to like, I don't know. It was a thing.
Was this in or out of class?
Soldering
It was in
or
class.
some shit.
No, it was like in class. It was like a project and shit like that. And like he was like the only one allowed to like strip the wires for some reason. And I was like,
This is an elementary school?
yeah, it's an elementary
You
school.
had these classes and you were
I had
soldering
no,
and
no, it wasn't like soldering or anything
went
like
to the
that.
wrong
But like we were
school,
having,
'cause-
we had wires and we had to like, we had to strip the wires and put them on something. I forgot.
yeah, you
remember
had to
when
learn
we
to like
do shit
reconnect
like
and
that.
repair
Yeah.
wires and stuff.
Something like that.
Something practical that you might
like
want
a
to know.
fucking,
like?
Yeah, no,
Is that
something
a
like that.
tradition?
But no,
we get
not
taught?
even that, because we would have all learned how to
I learned
strip the
nothing
wires,
practical.
right? We would all learn how to strip the wires, but he was the only one allowed to do it, and like my teacher would do it, and he would do it. I was like, this is weird. Why is he the only one allowed? He's like a redneck. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if you're like
They have an
profiling
outside
him.
agreement or something.
Yeah, no, like, I don't know if you're like profiling him. Like you just he knows how to work with like wires and
It's like he
cars.
drove here.
He's
Yeah,
just
let him.
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
just
like,
one of
yeah.
those. He's one of those smart ones.
Yeah, no, he's one of those. He's one of those. He's good with tools.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
he knows all the tools.
He may get loud, but he's
Oh,
good with his
yo.
hands.
It's like I saw him get zapped, didn't even blink. You know what I'm saying? But I touched him one time on the shoulder, freaked out. You know what I mean?
There we
Like,
go.
I don't know. Anyway, you had Reddit questions or something?
Yeah, we did have that. But before we do, I just wanted to mention something too that I said earlier. It just made me think about too. I feel like what's great about both your podcast is that you guys like. I feel like you have such a demeanor, like a intellectual type of demeanor, and you have such like a whatever fuck it thing.
Yeah.
And you guys
It's like,
bound
yeah,
so
that's my guy,
like and like
yeah.
you said earlier in the beginning of the podcast, like your answers are always so funny. It's just like yours are so articulated, so like you well spoken,
Yeah,
and
no.
you're just like this, and you guys compliment each other so well on a podcast like
Yeah.
that. I think that's what will make you guys.
Yeah, because he's the
Relish,
smartest. Like,
like-
other than like my
like-
dad, this is the smartest guy I know.
Yeah, it's like it's
Next year we systematize.
it's like good cop, bad cop, like type routine, like something like that.
Oh yeah.
If you wanna run it.
Jackie Chan and Chris
I'm
Tucker.
like crooked cop. But
Yeah, crooked cop,
Crooked cop.
high
and
So
cop.
you're
fucking-
Denzel training day type shit.
fucking
Like in you see Nice Guys, the Nice Guys.
Yeah,
Ryan
yeah, with
Ryan
Mark
Gosling.
Wahlberg and
No, Ryan Gosling and fucking what's
Russell
his name?
Crowe.
Russell Crowe. Yeah,
Russell
yeah.
Crowe. Yeah,
Yeah, that joint. Yeah.
Nah.
That- it's great. It's great. But it's
Yeah.
on Netflix.
honestly, a lot of those nacho jetpack movies age really well if you have like a sense of humor where you don't mind hearing certain things.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
whatever
Nacho
time.
Yeah,
jetpack?
I
No,
Yeah,
know.
that's
Oh,
what I
the-
described
yeah.
the era as. The movies that came out between 2003 and like 2012.
I would say
Where, like,
I would say
every-
from
Nachos, jetpacks, because it's a shorthand. Nachos, jetpacks, hot tubs,
So, like,
tits.
chicks.
Where all the
Yeah.
trailer
Monster
or the,
trucks.
So, like,
the
for-
movie
for-
posters
you know what
have
I
the
mean?
big red font. The
No,
white
like not even that.
background.
Like
Superbad.
for example, like super bad American Pie.
Yeah.
But
you
this
know
is
what
the
I'm
thing.
saying? Like
All
that
big
that
red
that
Van
archetype.
Wilder, Superbad,
But this is the
American
thing.
Pie.
Yeah,
like,
old school. You know what I'm saying? Shit
old
like that.
School, fucking.
Every
all those
archetype
ones.
of movie, right, births so many clones. There's boatloads of those movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nachos,
Dude, I just
jetpacks,
watched one
frat
for
houses, tits,
Nah,
my
it's another
sister.
teen movie is a
porn
classic.
stars. You know,
You know how like
blowjobs.
You know where it started? Like
Blowjobs?
Well, not blowjobs, just those types of. Well, yeah.
It's probably one of the
When
first.
did
like,
blowjob? Who gave the first? No, I'm just kidding. Like the-
A tale as old as time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That's probably one of the first things that happened in life.
But I was saying like those thing about those movies and stuff like Tom Hanks. Me and my family just now that my dad's back home, we wanted to like spend some time watching movies and stuff together. We every night for for Christmas. So we wanted something funny for a Christmas movie. Tom Hanks had a movie in 1983 when he's like 24. It's called The Bachelor Party. And it's just about them going out for his bachelor party, getting super fucked up, getting strippers and all this stupid shit. It's
gotta peep
basically
that.
the first Hangover movie. And I've
Oh,
never
sick.
seen it
Yeah, yeah,
before.
yeah.
It's a Tom
gotta peep
Hanks
that.
movie?
Yeah, when he's young, dude. When
It's
he's
like Tom
fucking
Hanks.
young.
So Chet was
Like-
just like, "This is what my dad really is."
Yeah, he probably
And
saw
this
that
is what
movie
I'm
like,
gonna
oh,
do.
my dad
Booyaka.
was cool.
Bumblebot.
Like, he was like a good looking young guy, just like
Oh,
with
yeah.
his voice on the Bachelor
had
Party.
talent.
It was basically The Hangover. Like the history repeats itself in those
Oh,
movies,
yeah.
shit, like you were saying.
Oh yeah, because the genre will ever like be forever cool. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It would just be funny forever.
Well,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like you said, it repeats itself. Like westerns were the big things
Yeah.
in the 70s and 80s, and now it's like superhero movies.
And you can see how it moves
the
too,
modern
because
Western.
their slang was
Yeah.
so different back in the '80s to now. It's like you see like, oh, hot dog, and you're
Right.
just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that was corny. But back then, that was like,
Or they
That
say,
was
you know,
like
or
fucking
they say the F word.
Or like, or how,
This is not our podcast.
Yeah,
so
I
I
want
won't
to get
say
you
it.
demonetized on YouTube, so
Yeah.
you won't say what he's saying.
It's not our podcast. So I won't say it. But yeah.
no,
Get
go
us
ahead,
fucking
no,
demonetized.
just go ahead.
Yeah, it's like
It'll go on our Patreon, which we're gonna start.
you're gonna
Yeah,
get
we need a
demonetized.
Patreon. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they,
years
they,
is
they,
You guys
they,
have one of
they
those?
say- Nah, not yet.
3 years, this
we
guy's
need
talking
one.
about fucking Patreon. Fucking Patreon, motherfucking no, not
I need Patreon.
Patreon.
Fucking
Now get out.
You know what I think? You know what I think about
Got you.
Patreon
Patreon?
my ass.
You know what I think about Patreon?
Yeah, man. But I mean, it's a very interesting time to live in. Where like, if you talk to people and you're remotely interesting, everybody has a market and a demographic now. They're out there, but can you corral 50,000 of those people together and convince them all to pay $1 a month?
Can
That
you
is
be
the
Mr.
question.
Beast?
Yep. When you get a fan to pay like $100 a month or a year, you get like 2,000-3,000 of those fans. That's like good money starting there. And you get 50,000 a month. That's even better.
It's
Right.
so crazy because it's like such a realistic but also non-realistic thing to tell a person. Like, yeah, just get 50,000 people together, but like, look at all the tools you have. But at the same time, like, what do you mean you're gonna get 50,000 people together to listen to you talk?
Well, like
Right.
now
It's an inherently
But
delusional
we
thing we're
got,
doing.
we all
now.
got
Weird how
short
it works,
attention
yeah.
span, so you tell someone 50,000, they think, oh, by next week. Like, no,
Yeah,
doesn't even
very
by next
true.
week. You just got to start.
That's why people get so
Snowball
hooked
effect.
on the idea of quick money because it's like, oh, you'll make 50,000, like it's gonna happen.
And that is why
Tomorrow.
I'm glad the SoundCloud era is dead.
I agree, but you
Because you think it
I
convinced
don't
a
even
lot
think
of
I was there
people
for the
that could just be
monetizing.
done like that.
It bastardized rap.
Yeah.
Rap became cookie cutter. Everybody was trying to make the next great hamburger, and now we got a bunch of BS floating around the digital airways. And it was good, but a lot
But
of
you
good
can
came
find
from
some
it.
good people
A lot-
on there.
a
It
lot of
helped
good.
me out a
A
lot
lot
to
of
get
good.
to start a fan
So
base.
that's the
I'm
thing,
glad.
so-
I'm glad for you. You were
Yeah.
part of a bad thing, and now the bad thing is over.
Yeah, you
yeah,
know what
but
I'm
it
saying?
got
And
them to still stick with me
It's like
for
the
the
people who used to
Apple
build a
and
factory
Spotify.
like next to your neighborhood.
Like people were coming to
can't
shows
do that
after
anymore.
from listening to songs, so you know it was like just for what I was doing. Like,
Allowed the public
No, but
to share
100%.
their
The
shit.
way
yeah,
the
they
way
gave
I
me
always
a free
describe it
platform
too.
when I had no money.
I've
Yeah,
seen
of
your
course.
comments. You did a lot on there.
Yeah,
Thank
of course.
you.
Yeah, like
Thank you. My
I-
biggest song there is
That's the thing. For a
song with
long
him.
time, I thought you were like famous. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh no, like that's fucking brown man, dude. Like, yeah, it's like, oh no. When we got
Well,
you on the
thank
pod,
you.
I
I'm
was-
not famous. I
when I got you on the
suck.
pod, I was like, oh dude. I was like, oh dude, like, oh sick. This is awesome.
But that's the thing.
Even still, I'm just like, dude, this is sick. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. That's great marketing
And that's
on
from
your part.
SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? Like that's from a thing. But the way I'd usually describe it is just like the SoundCloud era did like from like what do you want to say, like 2013 to like 2018, like you know what I'm saying? Like let's just say
I would.
accurate.
It's
yeah,
a lot-
as early as
accurate.
12,
Very
as
good
early as 12.
timeline
yeah,
there.
as early as 12, let's say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even like blog era and shit like that.
That's when I got on.
right
and
after
that's when I
blog
started-
era, let's just say.
That when I got on too.
Reddit was kind of like not Reddit.
SoundCloud.
No, what's the blog site? Everyone Tumblr.
Yeah.
Tumblr
Ish.
bled into the SoundCloud era.
That's when they still had porn
You know
that
what
was
I'm
their
saying?
peak.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, at their peak. You know what I'm saying?
Who's
But
was?
Tumblr.
Tumblr.
Hang on.
I thought you said someone else. I thought you said
Real
Pornhub.
quick, before we continue this conversation, I'm so sorry to interrupt and just the flow here. Does anybody remember Cinemagram? Anybody? This
Yeah.
was a real thing that existed.
Yeah, I remember sitting around.
Cinemagram.
No, because I was pretty late to Instagram.
It was Vine or it was Cinemagram and Vine One. That was that situation.
Oh.
Yeah, I
It
remember.
I remember
was- it was
Vine. I
orange.
actually had viral video on
It was
Vine, which
orange.
is really-
No. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah,
I don't
SoundCloud.
think so, but I want to say.
I don't think Cinemagram.
Cinemagram.
No, I don't
Yeah.
remember
Okay.
that.
Don't even worry about it.
But like, yeah, no. Anyway, like I was saying, I always compare like that era to like the 1960s, early 70s era, like psychedelic rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
the
like
SoundCloud era.
yeah, because it's just like, oh, bro, like it was like Woodstock and Zeppelin and Hendrix and
Yeah, it was just
Rolling
like-
Stones and the Beatles and all that kind of good shit. And it's just like, yeah, but the why it was good is because everyone who liked it was very much on drugs and was very high and very liberal and very much just like, I just want to hear something different. In perpetuity, let's call it 25% of those people who came out of that are actually really good. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot like SoundCloud.
Yeah.
A lot of us were on prescription pills.
A
A lot
I
of us were
was.
smoking
I had
a
a
lot
Xan
of pills.
problem around
Or smoking a lot of
2016,
gas.
and that was
you know
when
what I'm
I was
saying? Like,
putting
yeah,
shit
we all
out.
started drinking and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like-
And
A lot
like,
of us
yeah,
lost
it's-
a lot
yeah.
of weight.
Yeah, like
We
yeah,
lost
we
a
all
lot of weight.
we
I was a
all
lot
had
skinnier.
we all had the fucking e-cigs and shit like that. Like we were all
Yeah.
cooked. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
a lot of stuff sounded really good to us, but in
Yeah.
reality, like again, like 20-25%
It's
of the
good to
cats who
grow up.
really came out
It is.
are good. You know what I'm
is.
saying? Like yeah.
I thought what was interesting about SoundCloud was that it gave all the people like us that had this dream and this idea and like, yo,
Absolutely.
and the whole label aspect of having to get a deal for the masses to
There was
hear
no
your music,
pressure on
Yeah.
SoundCloud
That's
for
fun.
that.
You just got to make it
yeah, it
sound
was a
decent and
platform.
upload
I do
it.
agree that there were people on there that were just like made you feel like anyone is just doing something. But there were some people on there you'd find that you knew like meeting someone named Marshall Mick and Chan the Pharaoh brought me out on shows that I played in Texas that I played like SoundCloud got
Yeah.
me places. Like I was able to like actually go to a different state for a reason. Like they booked it, let me open up
It's
the
a
show.
double-edged sword, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, 100%
but
too.
are you
Gave a
sure
lot of
you-
opportunity, but it also kind of not devalue, but it got really crowded all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, because that's the
Yeah.
thing. Because that's the thing
Everyone's
too.
got a
Even the
SoundCloud now.
parallel again to the '60s, just like back then, like equipment started become more mass produced and cheaper and stuff like that. Like
Right.
people were able to like
You get an MPC
get
at
guitars
home.
and drums
You
and
get a
start bands and
8-track
stuff like
People,
that.
they were
You know
You know
still
what I'm saying?
recording
Like recording,
on tape
yeah,
back then.
yeah. Even like recording equipment became
Yeah.
even like a little bit cheaper, more accessible and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's the
Even
same
then, it
thing
was
because like people they had a
Mm-hmm.
platform. You know what I'm saying? Like they were able to.
They didn't have
more people.
softwares
Yeah,
and
no, but
stuff.
more people were able to do more stuff like back then compared to now too. Like everyone is able to get on SoundCloud. Everyone's able to like get a mic, get a laptop, and start recording
And
and,
that
put
Florida
it up.
movement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah,
Massive.
That's
and
right.
yeah, you get a
that
lot of good
pushed
shit
a
from that
lot
because
of
people who wouldn't normally do it
artists we still
would
know
do
today.
it, and they have a different kind of sound and perspective.
That's right. Yeah, I agree.
It also broke a lot of like standard audio quality rules. When "Look at Me" by X came out, and that shit was distorted as
Oh,
fuck. As an
punk.
engineer,
It was
Yeah.
new punk. It was new punk.
that
Yeah.
would destroy anything that you were taught at any like level of
Exactly.
audio, and
That shit
it
shattered
had 100
everything I
million
knew.
plays in like a
Like-
couple months. Like,
Yeah.
It could,
and
they,
it was the thumbnail was a just white kid with a blunt in his nose.
yeah,
And
yeah. Do you
It was punk.
remember
But started
that
a
shit?
It was
whole
punk.
thing.
We'll put
yeah.
it right
Yeah,
here.
it was punk.
It was punk, dude. Yeah, that's why it was good.
But
you know what I'm saying? It had feeling.
But it was some kid
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in Florida, like just record. Like you've seen
Because-
the clips of him recording like a bedroom.
because we
Do
were
you remember,
high.
like,
everyone thought it
if
was good
we
because we
saw
were high.
that
It sounded
song-
so good.
accessibility
If we
for
got
everyone
the
to find
MP3
it.
for that song and brought it into here, you would see that the red is
It look
peaking.
insane,
It's
yeah.
peaking so
It would-
high.
it would look
but
insane.
that song was racking in millions.
Oh, dude.
And
Dude,
they
it
didn't
was
care about like the faders or the compressors or no, they were like, no, the 80 like fuck the 808 up to that shit
Yeah.
like breaks your fucking speakers.
throw a
Like,
little
I remember
on
that.
it and,
Yeah,
like,
I just
let it
remember
rock.
cranking to it, being like, "Wow, this is like objectively not great. I wouldn't show this to my
getting
dad,
anxiety, I'm
but
sorry.
this
Yeah,
is
no, you-
awesome.
yeah.
I'm cranking to this every
no,
day
we
when
get
I
it, we
wake
get
up.
it.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
dad-
I feel
Yeah.
like he's gonna say something.
It was
and
just
it's
that
not funny,
feeling.
you know.
Yeah.
It's interesting because it's one of those moments where I look back on it and I'm like, oh, I was living in a time
Yeah,
that
in
people
an
are gonna
era.
that era will be spoke about in music history.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
just that was just our thing that we're
They will ask
loving
about it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
about
It's
it.
like how I asked my dad about like funk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
soul and shit like that. He was like,
Yeah.
oh, no. Like, I remember he told me about Marvin Gaye. He's like, oh, man, he recorded shit y'all don't even heard. And I was like, I'm like, it's all
Right.
out. But, like, you know, I
Right.
guess we haven't heard. It's like, man, like back
It
in like
was-
the 70s and the 60s, you don't even know. Man.
Yeah.
It was
I was like,
more.
yeah.
It was more than SoundCloud. It created a culture of just going out and doing things, because that era for me. I mean, you can. I always argue that like, because of the speed at which information moves now, an era only lasts like 4 or 5 years. By the time a group of people has came and left from high school, a different thing is happening completely. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, we're turning into the OGs now.
Yeah,
Yeah, we are.
it was
We're
completely
getting-
different for me.
we're getting
like
older,
my
man.
peak was
Because y'all are like older than me.
between
A little bit,
blog
yeah.
and SoundCloud, and I was in college for SoundCloud, so I got to be part of that. But it was really like, okay, you can pick your
So was
camera.
I.
up.
What year did y'all graduate high school?
I was
2014.
I was
2014,
2013.
2016? Oh, I'm the oldest one.
I was
graduated
2013.
2012.
Yeah, so
So,
12,
yeah.
13,
Yeah.
14, and
16.
oh damn, you are young.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
you could.
legit.
You used to be able to take it. You could take your camera and go on social media and figure out where somebody was having a show at a listening party, and you could go down there with your camera and you could look like somebody, and because it was that area, you could get an offer right there.
Easily, yeah.
And if you were willing to show up and make some things happen,
Yeah,
you
if you
probably
were willing to
created a
make some
professional
shit
career
shake,
after that.
yeah, then they would give you opportunities back in the SoundCloud era. Like
that
I
was-
put
because
shows
that's
with
the thing,
Belly
no
and
one knew
shit
anything.
through SoundCloud. Like
Because
Yeah.
our culture right now in the SoundCloud era is, yo, we can just go and find shit on the street because it's the digital streets, SoundCloud and such. So we just that mentality ascribed to everything. Videographers, art, graphic
Yeah.
design. A lot of random motherfuckers came up in fashion at that time.
It's just again, it's just modern punk. That's the
Exactly.
thing. It's just like a bunch of kids got together, had a thing that we all agreed that we liked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
and it was
this was the
just like
culture. And
every
then people
man for
found out
himself.
about it like
Yeah.
years, like at least 2 or 3 years after, and just being like, all right, bet, let's capitalize on this. You know what I'm saying?
and it
Let's
was
make
like
money
the
out of it,
culture, like
making it
grunge
uncool.
music. I
Yeah.
think of too, like you know
Exactly.
how like Nirvana,
Yeah.
like was different from like the Guns N' Roses. They were like, oh, the metal people were like, oh,
Yeah,
we
like,
don't
all,
like
like,
the
yeah,
grunge, we
they're-
don't like the punk,
yeah.
we don't like.
However,
and then now there's different.
I do agree with AM said, even though it, you know, birthed a lot of stuff and we went through an era, the whole cookie cutter thing is pretty real. Because,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I feel like it gave.
Has it not always been real?
Well, I feel like with the SoundCloud and the internet era, it gave everyone the idea that they could make it and like actually like make a career, and that they are like God's gift that everyone's waiting for. And then they idolize people that they see and they think did it so easily, and they don't put the same amount of work in that all these artists that you see pop actually had a lot of movement behind them before they even did break through. The whole viral aspect, I don't know. I feel like like artists these days, like obviously not everyone, but you know, when you hear like, oh, I'm a rapper now, that's a stigma.
Yeah,
There's a stigma to it now,
Yeah.
and that's because
there's a certain
all of
feeling
a
that you
sudden
give off.
everyone can make a profile and everyone can do this, and everyone's expecting their next song to be the one that like blows them up.
Right.
But like that's never how any success ever works.
Yeah,
out. You don't get like
there's a
one
lot
viral
more
song.
to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then there's a lot more like work and a lot more like money that has to honestly be put into it. That
And you find a lot
rather
of people
than just
copying
a-
instead of making their own art.
yeah,
They see
and
something
then
popular, like let me just
exactly.
make that.
They
instead
lose
of
like
thinking
track
about
of
what's
what they
in
feel
there.
themselves trying to. They're like, this guy did it this way, or this person did it this way.
Yeah.
Like
This is
this is the right way now. Like, and it's
Yeah.
like, nah, it was never like that. Like, that's how I feel.
So but we're changing.
Yeah,
Everything's changing. But
right.
what's good, bro? My bad.
I think motherfuckers should just. I mean, this is obviously it's gonna benefit. It's gonna depend on your position how much it benefits you, but I think motherfuckers should just be straight up and treat it like a hedge fund. Go talk to the no, seriously, straight up. Go talk to the rich kid,
Right.
but really approach the rich kid with like, yo, this is my market, this is the type of music I make, and this is what we gonna do, and this is what you're realistically gonna have to spend. But when I start getting these shows,
get a
and
patron.
It's just an
streams,
investor
yeah,
at
get
that
a
point.
patron,
It's
yeah.
just an investor at that point.
No,
a
that's
lot of
the thing,
people
that's the thing.
only
That's how it
need an
used to work.
investor.
That's how it used to work.
Like-
No,
Patrons,
but this is
yeah.
no, but this is the thing.
Patrons of the
You're
arts.
right. This is the thing because you're absolutely correct. There is a stigma. Only the rich kid is gonna care.
Right.
What I don't
Serious
understand,
investors, you know what I'm saying? No, it's the rich kid. It's the fucking. But those are your visionaries now
Right.
but also like if,
with capital.
like
Yeah.
now,
Behind it.
what's stopping artists from creating an LLC and taking a loan out from a bank to fund their career instead of hoping to get signed by a label that's going to take all their masters? Is it because they don't want to say they're signed by like Wells Fargo or something?
Probably
like,
paying it back. Probably the thought
Yeah.
of
You
not
gotta
being
pay
able
back
to
that
pay it
advance
back.
the label
you do
gives
gotta
you.
pay
Probably
back the
not
advance.
being able to is probably the fair bit.
Oh, every label deal
Yeah,
you got
'cause
to pay
they-
that
'cause
money.
they-
That's not
yeah,
your
'cause they-
money. That's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
your
But
money.
think
have to pay
about
that
how are you
back.
going to explain that loan? Is this like you're not going to say
You're
I'm a rapper?
self-employed and you work in a media company.
Right.
No,
I
no. I
don't-
was like, yeah, I don't even think they can give you a loan for that.
I don't think there's enough system builders.
If you have an LLC, then that's your business. Like you write off if playing a show or driving somewhere, or flight miles to go somewhere. That's if it's under your LLC, you get paid back that on taxes, right?
Yeah.
So that's
It's a
like,
company.
Dill, you should try it.
huh?
I think you should try it.
I have it. You have this place LLC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is a whole business we're in, the Hollow Studio.
We're official.
Shameless plug. But yeah, no, it's not like knocking on anything, but I feel like a lot of like like you said, the rich kid. You need money to get things started.
Yeah, or an
Well,
investor.
alongside of
This is
that,
like
to back you.
alongside of that, I think it's like music, rap especially, but I guess music in general to a certain extent is like you almost have to decide where you want to pivot ahead of time.
yeah.
Some people go make clothes, some people go make liquor, some people start a podcast, some
Right.
people, they
Because
really
the
build out a
music's
studio.
short-term.
Like High Life, they built out a studio apparatus that's smart because people come to them and record and they engineer and they say, oh, there's quality engineers over here, there's good beats.
The same
Cool,
thing
we
with the
can-
Hollow Studio. Like
Yeah.
same.
Like you're talking about LLCs, that's going to be our cash flow right there. Whatever skill we provide, fucking videography, graphic design, whatever it is,
Yeah.
or some people do other shit, but like, you know.
Yeah, because also I feel like too, and like kind of just going in back into like the SoundCloud era. What kind of
okay.
huh?
No, I was looking at my cup.
Oh, yeah. Nah, but like yeah, like what kind of it bring and shit like that. What it should kind of inspire is that like, hey, like I can carve out a niche for myself. I can carve out a fan base for myself. You know what I'm saying? Make a decent living. You know what I'm saying? Like I may not necessarily, make it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like traditionally, but I'm able to pay all of my rent in a decent neighborhood. I'm able to like raise my kid or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're able to eat.
I'm able to do all this shit with my art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not like buying a lot of crazy shit, but
Yeah.
everything I own is paid off. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I think more people should get used to the idea like that's gonna be what success is. That's what
Yeah,
making it
it's
is
not-
gonna
it's
end up
not
looking like.
fucking.
It's not.
It's not great. It's not walking. It's not being on this part of TV or being
Yeah, it's
seen
not
by
being.
this
It's
many
not making
people.
millions of
It's not-
dollars. It's not having all these endorsement deals.
Yeah.
It's not having all this shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
just like yeah.
provide. I'm
Yeah. I
I'm here.
own my house. I have
I did
I
it,
have a
like-
business. You know what I'm saying, and I'm able to fund it.
Yeah.
I'm able to live comfortably.
I'm able to
yeah.
live, I think, is
That's
pretty
been my goal
successful.
since
That's
day one.
that's success. That's what making
Yeah.
it should be in the modern day now. Because like, let's be honest, like really becoming like, you know what I'm saying, like the next I'm up next kind of guy. It's a lottery system. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of they pick that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Also, the labels
powers
still
that
have
be.
a lot of influence.
Yeah,
Yeah, labels have a lot of influence.
They
I
own
don't-
all the internet now.
I don't know if that's
We
ever
missed
going to
that.
change.
Ad
honestly.
companies have a lot of
Right.
influence, all
It
that kind
wasn't
of
owned
good
at the
shit.
beginning.
Yeah, it's a lottery system. If you
Exactly.
work for them and you know the right people, or the right people have saw you or whatever,
Yeah.
yeah, they're gonna push you a little bit.
Right.
If not, you're making a living.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I
Exactly.
made it either way.
Two things. Firstly, definitely you're absolutely correct because I remember when we went to LA, we interviewed a guy and it was like a guy we knew that was from out here.
Yeah.
And he's like right about to knock on the door and you can tell he's about to knock on the door, but it's like a blind man looking for your house.
Like
you
he
know what I
did-
mean? Like
okay.
he's just walking around going like this. And he's kind of on the side of your deck now. So he knows where to knock on the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he's just about to break in.
yeah.
But
Oh, about it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah.
like- I was gonna
That's
say,
where I
yeah,
was going.
I sure don't get
I
what
was,
you're
I was
saying.
about to
He's
say,
about
is he trying to get in?
he's
Like,
about
is
to
he trying
knock
get
on the
in?
front door, like the correct
He's
door,
checking
for you
to
to
see
for you to
who's
answer the
home to
door
wait for
to
someone.
let him
Yeah,
inside.
yeah,
Oh, that is
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
I-
that's
I
where I
should've
was
been
going.
like
That's
that.
where
I
I
should
was
have
going.
explained that better.
That's where I was going.
I do
I
like
should have
that.
explained
That's
that
where I was
better.
going.
But it's funny that we come on this conversation. We had this conversation 2.5, 3 years ago when we started this. That was me personally. That was my dream for everybody in this area. I want you to get a bunch of money where you can make, kind of generally speaking, within reason, that thing happen creatively that you wanted to make happen in your career, and then from that point, let the chips fall where they may. You might fail. You might have to be the guy that has to get the 9 to 5 and the guy who just has to be a fan of the show. That's not a dishonorable position to be in. You
No.
were part of this.
Yeah.
You were part of this. You did something. You took a shot. You risked something. That's beautiful
You
to
took
me.
you took a giant
But at
leap
the
of
sa-
faith.
but at the same time, you might look back on your life and be like, oh, or maybe not your life. Like, let's not. But your this particular music endeavor or creative endeavor you tried to go in, you might be like, if I had taken a left turn here, if I had done this, if I had maybe pushed harder with this
You
person,
could look at it either way, though.
maybe it would have worked. You have to live with that, and maybe you're right. And
Yeah.
maybe the next guy follows that and he doesn't make the
Yeah.
same mistake you make and he makes it. That's what I want. It should
But it's
be
still up to
that
their
sort
choice,
of
you know what I mean?
meritocracy. I built a system, I built a revenue stream sort of thing.
Yeah, facts.
But
we
want
to take you there and then from there, fuck off. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what's also a thing too, and this kind of goes into it.
Well
like
said.
you get like the
absolutely.
like the getting to that point of just being like, hey, maybe this is not for me or whatever. Like you don't ever necessarily have to get to that point, because I think a lot of people like confuse like success being like, oh, I'm gonna make it or break it kind of thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like this is gonna be plan A. I don't have
Yeah.
plan B because I'm working on plan A so hard or
'cause I
whatever.
know plan
It's
A,
like
like,
you don't
I'm
have
got
to
it,
like while
yeah.
while
Good luck
achieving
with that.
while achieving your
Thank
goal,
you.
you don't have to be uncomfortable. You don't have to like not work and not have
Yeah.
a job and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
work on this 100% of the time. It's just like, no, go to work, get a good job or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and fund what you're doing on the
Yeah.
side. Fund
Like,
your
I
dream.
still have
It's gonna
a
take
job.
however long then,
Like-
but you're gonna keep your job and keep funding it and keep
Yeah.
getting chances and shit like that. It's not gonna be like, hey, well, I have a certain amount of time before it's just like, hey, well, might as well get a job and fucking quit. It's just like, no, I always had a job. And
Yeah.
like this is just happening. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's
Hey,
gonna happen when it happens.
Hey man, what do you do in your free time? What do you do outside of work? This.
Yeah.
Just this. I don't
Exactly.
do martial arts. I'm not eating kale. I'm not in the spin class.
Yeah.
I make music and I
make
engage
music and
with the music
record
industry
podcasts.
at whatever
Exactly.
level or the creative
Exactly.
endeavor at whatever level. Yeah, that's how I do it.
And like you guys said, part of the reason you started your podcast is because it's like we know like kind of a lot of heads like out here like we could actually
Some of y'all
Start
suck.
something
Some of
up
y'all
with
suck,
that.
but
Yeah.
studios is going to keep taking your money because
Yeah.
why shouldn't they? Because you might be nice one day. Because I know a lot of guys and I have a
Yeah.
lot of respect for that. I told them
That
to their
you could
face.
put on.
I told them to their face, you used to suck. yo, you was ass, bro, but you're
Yeah.
actually one of the better people in this area now.
Yeah.
I've said that to people's face
I
before.
had someone tell me that one time back in the day when I was in
Oh, I've been
college
told that a
making
lot.
beats.
Like, I've
Poor
been
guys
told
had
that
to
a
listen to me
lot.
go through like that like rough phase of the first 1 or 2 years of figuring it out,
like,
and then
bro,
like by
you
the
are-
third year they're like, "Yo, Logan, like I used to hate your music."
Like
I
everything.
used to
Yeah.
hate
shout out.
every time I
And
saw
now
your
it's
name
like,
come
oh,
up all the
this is-
time.
Yeah,
dope.
like if you
It's a
know,
nice
you
feeling,
know.
Yeah.
But like
It's like bet.
in high school, like if you know, you know. Like, and you listen to my music, like that shit was so bad. We had this little rap group, and like I'll never fucking promote that shit ever. I'm not saying anything about what it was called.
Boo.
The
Boo.
most-
Yeah.
Boo. It's a podcast. Talk about
No,
it.
no, not that one. Not
Say
that one.
names. Boo.
You know, you know. But like that, like I understand when people like back then never gave me a chance now because they heard like me when I was like 15
just
talking about
started, yeah.
the dumbest, but on the rapping into the microphone on the MacBook, like on
Yeah.
GarageBand.
This
Like,
is the
just,
thing that
like,
records. This is
just
the only
being
thing I have.
dumb,
But yeah.
like saying
Shout out
and
Windows Movie Maker.
stupid shit. Yeah, making music videos on Windows Movie Maker and like.
Yeah, but all
Dumb
that
shit.
made you good.
Yeah,
You know what
all
I'm
that
saying?
shit
Like,
did
yeah.
make me like fucking. That shit humbles me till this day.
Oh,
Remembering
yeah,
that
bro.
shit,
That's the
like
thing. You gotta go. You gotta go through that shit, man.
people would like laugh at my shit like a lot.
It's
bro.
like
Think
why
about it
are
this
you
way.
rapping?
Yeah,
Would you eat food that tastes bad? No.
I mean, would you if you were starving?
Are you starving?
No.
About to say in,
Damn.
in reference to like you know
And then-
like
and-
other,
but then-
other
but
things
then-
to other things to listen to is like
But then when I bring you, but then when I bring you
Yeah.
shitty
That was
food,
amazing.
but then here's the
I
thing:
love
when
that.
I bring you shitty food, and you're gonna be like, oh well, if you were starving, you'd want this. What?
but I'm not. I have
Let's hope it
7,000
doesn't get to
songs
that.
saved.
You'd eat a human if you were starving.
Oh wow, this motivates me to go harder in life, so I will never be reduced to fucking eating this bullshit.
Hey man,
You gotta, yeah, no, you
I
gotta
lost
refine
the
the
Ferrari,
product.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Do you guys
I
want to
woke
take a
up the
quick little,
following day and went
quick little
harder.
shot? And actually,
Go.
we just got into some serious talk. Let's like we could either do this thing that I had planned, which was I haven't even read it, so I did try to take a little peek at it earlier.
Did it? Fucking
said
get it?
It is
Oh,
on
he
Reddit.
said it. He
Damn
said it.
it! I didn't. Maybe that's why.
He said the
That's a
title of the
knee
movie in the
slapper.
movie.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Let's do the Jewish dance with them empty chunk off the chairs.
Did you see the one with the forklift? Did you see the one with the nigga with the forklift? No. That joke was insane.
What's that?
It was a nigga was at like a bar mitzvah or like a whatever, like a Jewish thing or whatever, and like he had a forklift and he like did the chair thing with the forklift. He looked
Lion.
down all the way up.
That's
Like,
crazy.
I was like, nah, this is amazing.
That looks.
Nah, it's-
I
so
need to.
fun.
I want to go to
Y'all
one
ever been
so
to a
bad.
bar mitzvah?
I want to go to one.
Oh,
I
I've
went
been-
to one.
I've
of
been
my
to
life. It was
five.
one of the
I
greatest.
I've been to five.
I want to go to like one of those like real serious Jewish like serious Jew events. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Where
I
they do like serious dancing.
Oh, here's
Yeah.
the thing.
just to watch.
Here's
You know
the,
what I mean?
Here's the thing. I'm a cultural observer. If you invite me to your cultural event, I will not disrespect you in any way.
Oh yeah, me neither.
If you
yeah.
tell me
Absolutely.
whatever,
That's,
Spoken
for,
like
that's the
absolutely.
podcast.
you know what I'm saying? Nah, that's
I
you know what I'm
agree.
saying. I will.
You don't
I will.
disrespect someone's culture.
Nah,
bro.
I can't
You
do
don't
it.
do that.
I can't do it.
Yeah, that's for home and podcast.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you know. Nah,
Wait,
but
wait a minute.
The way these fuckers smelled.
oh my god,
Jesus
So yeah,
fucking Christ,
but either
Christopher.
way, I
fucking
can.
matzo balls suck. Nah,
I could read this. I haven't read it, so god damn it. It's on Reddit,
The original
and I
man
haven't
wins
read
again.
it. I could read it off, and we decide who's the asshole, or we just freestyle. It's up to you guys. You guys want to do it or not?
I'm a freestyle guy.
Yeah, we can do like one of those and then keep
One?
going. Yeah.
Hey yo!
All right.
Oh, we're not.
Hey, yo.
freestyle.
Wait. Are you checking the audio on there?
I used to.
I used to walk down the.
I used to work at the frat houses at
right,
in
so-
college at Georgia Tech. It was a lot of interesting experiences over there, and they freestyled one time. It was a very interesting experience.
At
But
Georgia
that
What
was
was it? Was it before or after the Asher Roth concert?
before.
I haven't heard that name in so long.
Before.
Wow.
The
That was
real one.
early high school.
I do indeed love
That was
college.
so-
Tell you who he had
Just
over
read
there.
the first sentence. And
Tell you
then
we
it's
have-
over.
Paps and Jazz is a great project. Paps and Jazz.
Oh,
is
is
a
that
great
Asher
project.
Roth? I love that. I love that album.
It is indeed
Is
a great
that a
project.
fa-
Shout out to Sonny
Um,
Quest, the
falling
DMV
asleep in the bread aisle?
native.
I
that
shook her
is on
hand
the
and got
intro
shocked. It
for
was funny.
Paps and Jazz.
Stop lying.
Go.
You know Sonny Quest?
Yeah, of course I do. With Uno Hype.
Yeah. But he's on the intro of Paps and Jazz with Asher Roth.
That's good money.
And
it's a
that's-
great project.
I like that.
It's a fantastic.
Asher Roth
yeah.
also had fallen asleep in the bread aisle on that one, right?
Yes.
Is that right?
That was the
That's his.
that was
that's
the
his
Iowa
official
College
studio
joint.
album.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
his
that was the
official
album
studio.
he performed when I saw him.
That Scooter.
inadvertently.
Apparently, Scooter
I think we
Braun
talked about that
fucked
once.
him,
I remember you
apparently.
talking
You know
Really?
the man
Star
of the
Davis,
famous
yeah,
joint.
yeah.
Glory.
He was signing him. He had a freestyle out like in one of like those basement session things, and he was like, "I've been shelved for 10 years thanks to Scooter Braun." And that freestyle was up for 2 months before they took that shit down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Asher was the fucking.
Asher
dude,
was the
though.
man, dude.
At the
Dude,
time.
what?
At the
That was-
time
Asher was the
being.
man, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
we
sure
were
he's
all
still
Asher was
dope.
the
I'm
man,
sure he's
dude.
still dope, but
Bro,
at that
I was
time,
looking for the college in middle school, bro. Like when I
Yeah.
heard that joke, I was like, bro, I
Yeah,
want
I
to
love
and it was when I
college,
was starting
like, dog.
college that I Love College came out. So, or not starting college. I was actually a lot younger, not getting into college, but that was still part
Yeah,
of the
because when it
anthem.
came out, I was like in
Like,
eighth
I was
grade,
so
maybe.
stoked
So
to be
you were
a college kid when I heard
was
that
like
song.
you all were in high
I was
school
in high
already,
school.
yeah.
Yeah,
You were like-
I was.
you were
I
probably
was probably
junior.
I was
graduating high
15
school
when I heard that
by
song.
the time- or
Because I was in eighth grade, so like yeah. I
I was probably
okay.
like maybe 11th grade or
Bum,
some shit.
bum, bum.
I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that
11th
makes
or
that
12th,
makes
I
that
don't
makes
know.
sense. Yeah. All right,
Anyway,
so, read it, yeah.
let's just read this. Let's just see how it
Better
is.
be
This is how
good
it's
one.
gonna work. This is on Reddit.com. The category is
Is there a
called
spill?
Am.
Is there a spill with Dill Reddit? R//
There isn't. I'm actually not much of a redditor.
Hey,
It's
I'm hiring- okay, check
Redditor
it out.
predator.
that's the thing.
Check it out,
You can
check it
be
out.
sent "Am I the assholes" directly to r/
Check it out.
fucking.
You guys
Spill
have
with Dill.
Oh,
Listen, listen,
see,
listen.
that's
I mean,
smart
we're
as
gonna,
shit.
we,
See?
we might make one
Hey,
too now. Too.
Listen,
yeah.
listen, listen. Check
let's
it out.
all make one together. We'll link it
Hell
together
yeah.
so
We'll
we
hold
can
hands
all-
while doing
Listen,
it.
Yeah.
check it out. Check it out.
Yeah.
I got
Kisses.
listen. I've already I've already done the research on this. I got this Filipino lady, right? She is an absolute professional. She is a professional podcast manager. She has done
Don't tell the world about
several
it.
things on a high level. Or what? They're going to go to the
we gotta
Philippines
keep
and find
some of
her?
our
Don't tell
secrets.
the world about her. Oh
Here,
my
we'll
god.
save this one.
They're gonna find her.
Don't worry. She was a drug dealer, so she got killed by their
They're
president.
gonna
Okay,
find
yeah.
her.
She got assassinated.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I-
They got killed by
we
Dwee's
use-
dad.
We outsource to the Philippines as well for marketing, so it's
Listen. Listen.
very
This market,
it works.
Group trip.
Yeah.
let me tell you something.
Shout out Adrian.
Pakistan, India, these are places I'm working right now. Professionals.
Yes.
Great shit. But yeah, we got this Filipino lady, right? We're gonna. That's why I said we're gonna systematize. We're gonna streamline all that. She's gonna send you that if you want to hop on this package with us. If you want to hop on this package, similar to the Wire. Again,
If you want to hop
it's
on
all-
this
it's-
package,
this
is
is-
wild.
this entire
Here,
this
move your mic a little bit.
this entire situation has been a callback to the Wire. If you want to hop on this package, we can do that. We can do. Pause.
I'm
we can do
trying
that.
to. I'm trying.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
Let's hop on the thing.
Hop on this package, Dill. Come on.
Nah, yeah,
do that.
the camera.
We're all
Jay just like,
We're all waiting, Dill.
Well, yeah, they're gonna clip that shit for my reel. Yeah,
Fucking
let's hop
Jim
on-
from the
Let's
office.
hop on the package.
All this audio's
Tell
on my computer. I am.
Telling you, management, episodes, segments, marketing,
Packages.
advertisers. She's going to do all of that.
That's what's up.
She's gonna do all the
she's
packages.
one.
Yeah.
She's one of them.
That's what's
she's
up
gonna
now.
do that.
Honestly, yeah.
No, that's a move.
Let's fuck with that.
Talk to me.
That's
fuck
a
with
big
that.
deal.
Systematize next year. We getting on the train. It's time to industrialize.
Let's do it.
Come
It's
on.
time.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Sorry, what were we talking
I'm bringing
about?
a gun.
I just got.
But alright.
I just got
It's
fascinated
okay.
by money. I'm about to go cook.
I smelled it.
I'm about to go cook 2 eggs sunny side up because that's the other part of my name, money.
Oh.
Breakfast. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
I cook
I-
eggs.
it was all money
moon
talk,
side
but
up.
not
the
the
video of the
breakfast
gentleman with
coming.
the money all over him. It's like there's money on my watch. There's time.
Because time is money.
No,
There's
but
money
I
on my
want-
sunglasses because all I see is money.
Money
Yeah.
on my hat.
Because all I think about is money. What
Alright.
on my shoes? Gonna get to the
wait,
I'm gonna
bread.
get into this now. I'm gonna get into this, y'all. Back,
my God.
back to what we
Get
were
to
saying.
the
We
bread.
have the Reddit joint. All right. So this Reddit joint is "Am I the asshole?" I'm gonna read this story, and after I'm done reading the story, let's talk about if he's the asshole or not. All right, he or she, whoever.
Probably a she.
I don't know. Oh. Actually, it actually says here. I think that. Okay, yeah,
I right?
no.
He put his fucking
It says-
pronouns in it.
No, yeah. Wait. They all
another
do.
one.
All the stories that
Am
I
I right?
find say it because
No,
they're
I'm
going
joking.
anonymously. So for you to answer the question, they have to put. So it says, All right, let's start it up. Am I the asshole for being upset about my lack of Christmas gifts? Okay, that's just the subtext. That's just the subject of
Bro.
it.
I'm not upset about
All right,
my
don't
lack of
answer
Christmas
yet. Don't
gifts.
answer yet.
Neither am I. Goddamn it.
This could be something bad. This could be something
I
good.
do not think you're the asshole, shorty. My
All
mom
right.
got me probably 10 things. I got her 2.
I just need some butt. I just need some. Never mind. 17-year-old male, wanted a PS5.
Yeah, it is a
I
chick.
reportedly told my parents I wanted a PS5. My mom said they
so
were
weird,
hard to
chick.
come by, hard to come by, and
I'm sure
asked
it is
what
hard
else
to
I'd
come
like.
on a PS5 for Christmas.
My mom said that they were hard to come by and asked what else I'd like. I said nothing. If I couldn't get a PS5, then don't bother with anything else. That's the only thing I wanted. I may have been a little bit too over the top with it. Come Christmas morning, there's nothing for me to buy but my favorite candy and a winter coat. I didn't understand, and I asked why I only got candy and a coat. My dad said that I told him I didn't want anything else, and if I couldn't get anything else except a PS5, well, then accept the coat and accept the candy. I need it, and it's from me and your mom. I got upset and asked why. He types really weird. I got upset and asked why they wouldn't have at least tried to get me something else that I might want. My dad said because I was being a spoiled brat. I disagreed, but my dad said that obviously I didn't hear and understand what they were talking about. That I'm coming across as more than bratty and that I'm not owed anything. Lots of people wanted PS5s or Xboxes and a lot of them didn't get it. He said he couldn't understand mildly disappointed in He said he could understand being mildly disappointed in not getting what I wanted, but the bratty and entitled
You're the asshole
attitude.
for writing so much. Jesus Christ. Like, you're the asshole for writing so much.
Yeah. Wait. Let me get in. Hey, don't get in.
Like, you're a
It's not
piece- you're a
finished. Not
piece of
finished.
shit
Don't
for
finish.
writing
Don't
so
finish.
much on
Don't
Reddit.
finish. Don't. Hey. We're there. We're here.
Don't
We're here.
steal a
kid that does not
PS5, you
respect
But
fucking
the bratty
nerd.
and entitled
Go get a
attitude had
girlfriend.
to stop. I told my dad, and he was being an asshole to me. And I was
my
disappointed that
God.
they didn't get me anything good. He said he didn't care that he didn't care if I was disappointed. He was disappointed in me and how materialistic I was being. When my brother, 20-year-old male, called to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, I told him.
I'm picturing one of like 2 guys.
This is the last. This is the
and
last.
it would
of
be, and it's
What?
racist
This is
to
the
say
last
who
line.
it
This
is.
is the last
It's a
line.
white. It's a
When my
bratty white
20-year-old
kid.
male brother
That's not who I was
called
thinking.
to wish everyone Merry Christmas, I told him what happened, and he actually laughed and said it sounded like Dad was teaching me a lesson, and that I must have been acting like a real asshole for him to do that. I don't see how I'm the asshole for being disappointed. I didn't get anything for Christmas, but my dad and my brother are in agreement that I'm the asshole. My brother suggested that I post here and see what the comments read.
Hey man.
Okay, so what do we say?
Hey man, if
I've
you're
heard a
old
lot.
enough to ask for a machine as complex as a PS5, you are old enough to know you are poor. And that is not fortunate, but you are the asshole.
No,
Yeah,
not even that.
we
You're
all
he's
agree that this
17.
kid is the fucking asshole.
You're
Because I agree
17?
that this kid is the
You're
fucking asshole. If
17?
you guys say that.
You're poor. I'm sorry.
I-
I'm sorry. It's bad. It's
That's
bad.
my
It
thing.
shouldn't be that
No,
way.
because that's the thing.
But
I'm
you
trying
are
to think, because I think I get presents from my dad for Christmas every other year, if that.
I
it's
get
like
nothing
it's like
because I'm an
cash.
But
adult.
it's like, do you
It's like
understand
cash. Yeah.
the entitledness of like just the way I know you want to give your kids everything
Well, was anyone else bothered that this dude had to take it to Reddit to like?
No, his brother suggested.
No, but
remember
the
his
fact that he took
20-year-old
his
brother
issues to
suggested to
Reddit
him.
and was
His
just
brother
like,
suggested he
"Am
do
I
it."
the ass? Am I wrong?" It was like, bro, you don't realize how selfish.
And it's one of those things where it's just like
Maybe
one of
that's the
those
parents' fault.
super
Who knows?
duper mild ones. Because some of them is just like, oh, am I the asshole for like cutting my family off because they looked the other way when I got molested? You know what I'm saying? Just like, yeah, those are like serious questions.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
But
who
we're
gives
talking
a
about
fuck if you get a PS5?
We're talking about a console.
Go
Yeah.
buy one. Go buy one. You're
Honestly, like-
17.
And you can buy it on credit too. I'm pretty sure GameStop's gonna.
Yeah,
let you
they
pay
will.
it
They'll let you
off.
pay
Or
monthly,
you
like
get a fucking
$40
job.
fucking
You're
dollars.
17. Get a
Yeah.
job.
Yeah,
Pay your
bro.
taxes.
Exactly.
I've had a job since I was 15.
Yeah, bro. My first job was at fucking like
Like,
16 years old when I fucking started.
If I really wanted a fucking PlayStation, I would have saved up fucking
and
two
not
checks
only that,
and
I
bought
was
one.
selling fucking weed and shit when I was a kid. So,
That's not a job.
I was getting bread.
That's the thing.
Like,
I was
no,
working.
it's
I was working
the-
8 hours a day, and like, yeah, like if I really wanted, I was like, yeah, one check would have bought it. You know what I mean? I was like been broke for like 2 weeks, but
Yeah, but
hey,
you're not paying rent at your parents' house.
but you're 17 again. Yeah, you're not paying any rent.
Like,
Yeah.
All that money. That's what
You're
I'm saying.
still
A whole
a minor.
check. A whole
You're
check
still
would
a
have been
minor.
fine.
But like you know,
Now
with
it's ridiculous because I got bills.
well,
but like,
with
yeah,
the small brain
Wait.
a 17-year-old has, he probably think that's all the money.
You know
he's
what
ever
we're gonna
seen in
do
his
real quick?
life. And
Now
he's-
that we've discussed a little, there are comments to how people. Do you want to see some kind of comments?
if it's like
Okay, you are the asshole. Okay, that's cool. I'm just gonna read like 2 comments and then we're good. All right, you are the asshole. Your words don't bother with anything else. You want a PS5? You're old enough to work and get one. Your dad is right. You come across incredibly entitled and bratty, and that has 33,000 likes.
Even this kid learned his lesson, and he was like, "No."
This just the second one is. I'm angry
This
that
isn't a
my
real
family
kid.
did exactly what I asked.
No,
Didn't
I think
do
it is a
exactly
real
what I
kid.
asked
That's
them
the
to.
scary part.
this isn't. I feel like
I feel like I know
no,
this
no, no,
person.
no. At this point, I feel like it's like a creepy pasta. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like it's like I don't think it's a real kid. I think it's like an account that does stuff like this.
To trigger people.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
right.
Like,
Just to get
be
in their
debate.
fucking
It's
head and
'cause
shit.
It's because it's so mild. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
mild. You know what I mean? It's just like
it's just
That's
probably like a
interesting.
fake account, just like
yeah,
all right,
because
let's,
like, I'm
let's
just like
stir up
nah,
some trouble.
Like
You know
that's
what I
like
mean?
that's like a hey bro like whoa I post like fucking 3 of these a day like you know what I mean? It's
Exactly.
just like a fucking yeah I don't know maybe
All right,
because it
well-
just sounded so fucking yeah I don't know.
I just want to thank you guys for coming again. Fucking
Yeah, man.
podcast to podcast. You guys fucking inspired me so much to even fucking step into this fucking type of game. And thank you, brother,
Glad we
for
did, bro.
fucking being here with me always.
no thank you guys man. Fuck.
Helping out with the fucking shit as you always do.
I'm gonna delete everything. after
Shout
we're
out
done.
fucking Dewey. You guys, is there anything before we head out? We want to plug up anything that you want to say to that camera over there to let them know so we can plug up the names and stuff?
I wish I could, but I have to wait 2 more months.
So you can't say, can you? And then
Oh yeah I mean just Tommy Tons on all social media
I
or
mean, money
whatever.
and breakfast. Yeah.
The Attic and Friends podcast and the Kayfabe Legends podcast. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
bet. Still
what I'm
Attic
saying?
and Friends still, right? You guys
Attic
can
and
change
Friends,
that name?
baby. No, yeah.
All right, bet.
Attic and Friends.
Well, thank you guys very much. Merry Christmas. Everyone give something to someone. Have a good fucking
happy holidays.
Except an
happy
STD.
holidays.
Happy holidays, guys.
Happy
yeah.
holidays. Don't give a fucking STD or anything like that, but give something joyful. And you know what?
What's more joyful
We'll
than
see you
an
in
STD?
2024.